whether their
Oh, give me controller, bro.
can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite
Thank you.
dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College,
Oh,
Pennsylvania.
bro, I done broke it.
As we'll
Lord
see,
Jesus.
one of the top teams in this conference.
She got a little paddle thing.
Taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College
I might have slide it back through the hole. Let's see.
As always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
I'm gonna have to fix. But yeah, but so let me play the dude, man. I gotta lock in. Cause this put up. If I win, I get to go to the Big Ten championship game. Tell Papa bye bye.
Bye bye. I love you. Wait, it's broken.
I'ma fix it. Yeah.
Bye bye.
The Nittany Lions will boot it away to
Why you did that? Go get it.
And he'll just take a knee.
You found it?
Drive will start at the 25.
Let me see. I gotta fix it. Bro.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Runs ahead and powers his
Let me
way
see it. I gotta
4
fix
yards
it.
out to the 30. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week,
I gotta fix it.
high. Like you could tell they were ready for the
Better gonna
challenge.
fix it.
This is going
Let me
to be
see.
an absolute showdown.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Right back to the well. Runs through a tackle. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it at the 37. It's
So they
first
got
and
a
10.
safety and a corner that's legit.
They go to the ground.
You got 3.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's
Hold it.
Payne. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
The Ducks have this offense rolling. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You've still got to deal, and you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Did he blitz everybody?
Time it is when the defense gets that
Dude.
stop. Third down, fist up in the air.
Yeah, he brought like 6
Nice job
innings.
getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Big tight end
He
makes the
blitzed.
grab. It's a first down.
He
And the
blitzed.
defense
You gotta
makes
talk for
the
that shit right
immediate
now.
tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Rock that shit. I'm about to shut that
We
shit
got to
down
give this
right here.
quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Oh, get off me. Keep
They'll
blitzing.
make the stop, but not
Keep
before they
blitzing.
use the screen beautifully and pick up the
Right.
first down.
Keep on blitzing.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush.
Damn
Get
right.
off the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field.
Gotcha.
Let those guys get up the field, throw
Get off me.
behind him. He
Get
does
off
a
me.
little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Keep on blitzing.
Looks as if we have an injury
Keep
on that
on
last
blitzing.
play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Keep on blitzing, Mr. Postman. Keep on blitzing.
The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Barrels ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
A foot contusion, bro.
It's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Should have called a
These
lead out.
fans raising the volume on second and goal. Trying to
That's
pound
all
it
right.
in. And he takes it in for the score.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Oregon.
Let's go.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football?
You see that
keep the
nigga throwing?
defense guessing,
99
and then when it gets
short
closer
throw.
to the end zone,
99
the
mid. 92
physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Biscuits.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Oh, I would hit them edges now. I can run through the middle, cuz. Alright, dude. You know what you gotta do. Lock in. Lock in, Billy.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Lock in.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop
Lock
at the
in.
19.
God damn. God damn.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Look out, he's got room. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That's all I don't really
And
want
the
to do,
Nittany
no.
Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college
What I was
football? I know
running with this
exactly what
nigga,
you're
man.
talking about.
It's
Those beautiful
good, man.
helmets, they don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
God
There
damn.
he goes. 30, at the 20.
Yeah, I know all this nigga want to do is run the fucking ball,
They
man.
found some open space and turned on the Jets.
All that nigga want to do is run the fucking ball.
Points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast.
fuck.
They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They want to go for back-to-back scores.
Really,
They're
bro?
lining up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. He's running free down the middle.
To the cribbo.
The 20. The 10.
To the cribbo.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks.
This nigga hurt.
Well, you know, this guy's a huge weapon catching the football.
All right, bro, let's light this run, bro.
Difficult to bring down. What an athlete with his size and speed.
Dude, it's stupid. You want me to play defense now against all these guys and all this speed and skill
All right,
on the
man.
yard? And then
Shut
you got a
down the
tight
run,
end like
baby.
this who can
That's
not
all this
only
nigga
catch
wanna
it
do.
with his big
Y'all
frame
know
and
it.
his big body, but do that after the catch. It's just so hard to play defense nowadays.
All this nigga want to do is goddamn run the ball. Nigga, I want to play a shit.
It's Farrell.
Good hit.
Stopped at the 17.
That was Jesus. That was me.
Second guessing that return.
Damn, what did I run against this nigga, bro? I mean, something else I played his ass, bro. Was it that? Possible. Let's see.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the back. Trying to get the edge on the toss.
That might be it. That might be it.
Out to the 20.
That might be the play.
And
I
every
ain't sure.
offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing.
Damn,
You don't
what
see
was
as
it,
much
bro?
of this nowadays. It's early in the
It
game.
might be
Maybe
it,
it's
too.
something you wanted to show, or listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
Toss sweep to the left.
Yep, this was it. I found it.
Time
Oh,
play
yeah.
by the defense. He'll lose
It's your ass
football.
now, Mr. Postman.
Well, just nothing
It's your
doing on that
ass,
last
Mr.
run.
Post
They knew
Man.
coming into this one, they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's wide.
Let me, I don't even do it for that fucking running back, bro.
2-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh!
Got a man. It's Farrell. Turning it on.
Oh, Jesus.
But not before he picks up the first down.
That's supposed to be a pig.
Throwing accurately, where I can catch it and be a runner after the catch, it makes all the
Oh,
difference. in the
Jesus,
world. I
I
can
don't
keep
know.
that speed up. Now I can break tackles like you see here and go make big plays for my offense.
They'll move the tight end.
Yep.
They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Oh, better look out.
Really, bro?
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice
Ooh.
job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back.
Good stop.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Wants to throw on third. Tight end finds
Oh,
a spot.
I just said play underneath, bro.
Right at the 15-yard line. They didn't get too greedy there. They knew what they needed, and he gets gets it just past the sticks.
Yeah, and I'd like to see the defense maybe be a little bit more aggressive, a little more in the face, because QBC's easy access. I'm going to throw the football. My receiver's got a little bit of space. He can get the first down. I'd like to see the defense make him work for it a little bit more.
Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive
performance
after productive performance.
He's going to continue to run the fucking ball on you, bro.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Thank you.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
Bro.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And as he throws,
he should have kicked the fucking field goal.
Pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it
kick the
over
fucking field goal.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Should have kicked the fucking field goal, but the game's still close.
And Oregon has it back.
Gotta know you taking personnel, my nigga.
Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored Jesse this offense. He uncorked one deep.
Oh!
He had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if
this offense
finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10.
Don't let him catch you.
There he goes. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Gotta make decisions, big dog.
That's caught. It's Green.
Got it!
End zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing. They're trying to be aggressive
in the
in the
field.
second quarter.
Oh,
Guys,
no
already,
duty.
this guy has over 200 yards passing.
He's going to lose a yard on that.
Lead up. They're gonna run it.
Yeah, what a great job by the
All
defense.
right,
You
trying
gotta
to put the big
understand
boy
it's
in.
physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the
Big
tackle
boys.
for the wins.
There you go.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound their way in.
Really good.
And he gets nothing, and this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
You read my mind. You read my fucking mind. Oh my God! Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus, Bizzle.
Really good job by the defense being physical.
Jesus.
The situation in the game, the ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle. Force the 4th down.
Jesus. Oh Jesus. Bro, he missed a fucking tackle.
They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down.
There you go. God damn. Supposed to do that to play it though.
Oregon. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but
I mean, should have kicked the field goal, bro.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble.
Kick
You
the
better
field goal.
find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Biscuits.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running behind that left side. Into that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. He now has 91 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great job of contained by this defense, and in order to do
Fucking
that,
safety,
anyone
bro.
on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the
Fucking
point,
safety right there,
force
my
the
nigga.
football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened there.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles,
That
it's
is not
because
looking
the
past the
defense
second ball.
didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
That show caught it wrong
I
there.
don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
On the move.
You hurt, though.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out
You
of
hurt.
that one. Somehow it's 2nd and 7.
Let me see what the
Quarterbacks
deal is.
generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback running game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Oh, shit.
How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41?
God damn.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him, and in turn you see he breaks tackles and make big plays.
Grab near the marker. It's Farrell. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
He put me up because I sure thought he was going to run that
The
bit.
defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is
I sure thought it was going to be a win.
They got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen,
Let me see what he's gonna
passing
do,
game's
bro.
rolling.
Oh, he's
We
gonna
got
keep
this.
it.
The comeback's in full effect.
They're
That's
set
on
to
me.
kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
I did that wrong. And there we go.
No reason to risk trying
Minute
to field
left.
that one. As it
Can I
skips
get a
through
field
the end
goal?
zone, it'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough
Minute
time to
left.
put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Boy, that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score anymore.
Thought he was gonna break out,
So
man.
you get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Trying to turn the corner on
Bro.
the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose
That's my
3
play.
yards on the play.
That's my play, bro.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Back to pass. That's caught. It's Denmark. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He'll start this drive going to the air. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all.
Oh!
He dropped it. That deep ball was right
Oh my God.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open,
The best deep boy.
wideout's going to wish he had that one.
Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. That's going to
Oh my God, bro. Can't leave the nigga drop there, bro. The nigga was mossed on the sideline, bro. Mossed that nigga on the sideline.
And the Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Farrell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
That nigga was mossed on the sideline, bro.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They start this 3rd quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive.
This
Fucking
offense
hit.
is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
That kind of play will get
Oh, they don't need that pass like that.
position. They've got it at the 27.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really,
Oh
really
my
tough to
God.
stop those kind of plays.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
What it called?
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
Oh, the damn run is coming, dog.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level.
Oh, that pussy ass run coming, dog.
Make a guy miss.
They don't say I ran into the
Use
kick.
speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he added the extra point.
Excuse me.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Fucking bullshit, bro. Get that fucking ball, man.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, shit.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
Oh, bro.
Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. And they swarm him under.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Good fucking shit.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
The Ducks are on the move. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout.
How do you keep dropping the fucking ball, bro? You need to keep dropping the ball, fam. Yes, I know. I'm with you. I'm with you, QB.
In their sleep, receivers got to do a better job.
You need to kick the fucking ball, bro.
We could have tie game third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Thank you.
Man on the right.
Damn.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I love this by the offensive coordinator because as the game goes along, you see how are they going to line up when we line up in this? What coverage do they like to play? And then you can take advantage. You say, all right, the corner route is open. I'm going to hit it.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle.
Oh, Jesus.
Goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball. Placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Right.
Got a good one going here. All time.
Got to.
Third and 2nd and 10. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. Finds a crease at the 20.
Touchdown foot, nigga. Let's go.
They take the lead with the 6.
Y'all need to keep dropping the fucking ball, man.
Surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big time
Lock in, y'all.
25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures.
Lock in.
Arizona State is currently trailing.
Shut down the fucking room.
This has been a back and forth affair.
And they don't want to play the fucking
ball.
ball.
A little magic a la Jake Plummer. This might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Utah. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game.
Good fucking tackle.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Denmark. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield.
I just said watch that.
I just said watch that.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the... Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Using his legs, it's Martin. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Oh my God, y'all! I know the fucking run coming, dog. Our defense way better than this bullshit, man.
You know, the way he's going has me churning through the old memory bank here for the single-game touchdown record of Penn State. You know who that was?
I have no idea.
Well, everyone knows it was Harry Robb. Went to the house 6 times in 1917. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. They're ready to kick it away.
Fucking defense better than what they putting on, bro. There they go.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll get rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Payne. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick spin on the ride. Can't get him to the ground.
Get all that down. And done.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. No, just keeps
right.
They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's line. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. The snap sets up the throw. The short hands, it's Farrell. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Oh. What he's going to do is run the fucking ball, man.
Touchdown, Penn State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. He's going to get a property tax bill in the end zone because this guy is spending a lot of time there. He might start taking aim at some of those Nittany Lions touchdown records.
Yeah, and those are some records. I mean, you start talking about Larry Johnson, Saquon Barkley, and all the Kajana Carter going back. I mean, so many great running backs at Penn State. To be on that list, to be talked about in that vein, I think you're having yourself a day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance and left. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, what the fuck happened?
Ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. It's Keller. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Got a man. It's Penn. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Wants to go up top on first down.
He caught it.
To make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Man, that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
Gonna look downfield again. That's caught. It's Penn.
All
the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Here's a heat. Fires deep.
Give me that. What? There you go.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Then I seen that nigga on the safety. Man, I saw that nigga on that safety. Wait on nigga.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
You just don't commit to the run, man. Fuck this.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. So it's an 80-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Looking for room. It's Lions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on to David. Finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
They think there's room to run to the right here.
Yes, sir.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Yes, sir.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running.
Yes, sir.
They're the ones that make it go.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch.
Let's go!
Got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
God damn it.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive.
Let's fucking go.
In the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
First play
Gotcha.
of the drive wants to throw.
Oh!
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got to strike zone where you can hit people.
Bro, you got
flag for targeting. You get flag for pass interference. That was a great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel it.
This crowd even louder now on second down as they try to hold on. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Penn. Touchdown Ducks! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
Make sure to punt it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
To the air on second down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Hey, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Fires to the wideout.
Oh, my God.
In the middle, it's Farrell. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll give it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Martin. That'll be enough for a first
Bro, they don't let him fucking switch me in, bro. I see the bullshit coming.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
That's reeled in. It's Farrell.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
And you can see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming?
Oh, he's got some space. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Damn.
Man down on the play as the officials
Probably
take a break
overtime
to
now.
let him be checked out.
Ooh.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Farrell. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Lost a throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the
Still got no timeout.
get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Yes!
Is picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
Let's go!
The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one.
Let's go!
To do it.
Aggressive.
Flip your ass off the
reckless.
field.
It's such a fine
Pump.
line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game.
Victory.
The offense was reckless, turned
God
the
damn it.
football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Better get your pants down right.
A mere formality between them and a victory.
Right there,
Yes, we
too.
have victory formation coming. And the quarterback
God
takes
damn it.
What a show both of these teams put on today.
Whoa.
Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's
Damn
going
right.
to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.